So I want to use this as a great time and an example as to when you research a company, when you're making investments in a company, and if you take the time and really understand the company, you can tell the difference between what is like short-term FUD, which is fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and what is actual problems that might make you exit the position and leave the company. So let's look at Tesla. Last year around this time, Tesla was going through a whole bunch of bad things. People were firebombing the cars. People were saying, Elon's a Yahtzee, and it was Doge, and it was all this stuff, and everyone was like, Tesla's done, the cars are done. You might even seen a video like this.
Tesla sales have fallen by over 50% in European countries. And if your car does get vandalized, like this guy right here, he had to still owe $8,000 in debt for his car getting vandalized for owning a Tesla. There's more places where Tesla sales are down. And on top of all these places, they're getting banned in other countries. Now, the reason is self-explanatory, but here's one of them. And another person returning their Teslas. And people all over the world not wanting to buy any Elon Musk product ever again. So stop buying Tesla stock and hold if you want. It's not coming back up. The media can lie to you all they want. I'm telling you the truth. Billionaires are telling you to buy the stock at a dip because it's going to come back up. That's because they're trying to save their money. They're all losing money. If you own Tesla stock, you are losing money. If you buy, you are losing money. We have vowed. I don't care about bots. I don't care about fake ads. The entire world has vowed to never buy Elon Musk products ever again.
So that video was made on March 12th, 2025. So we're in April right now, but let's see, if you had gotten all crazy and hysterical and been like, oh my gosh, no one's going to buy Tesla ever again. People have vowed all across the country they're never buying Teslas. The stock is going to go down. It's going to be crazy. Well, let's see what's actually happened now. A year's gone. Well, we can start with the stock. The stock was on that day that video was put out, the stock price was $259. 1 year later, I had to go back and look, the stock price on 3/12/2026 was $405. So 56% increase. So if you listened to the video, took your money out, put it in the bank, got 5% interest, which would be crazy, but if you have 5% interest, it means you would have $10,500. But if you just left it in where Tesla was, you would have $15,600. That's a little bit more. All these figures about how Tesla was down everywhere, mainly because of all things going on, and also they were refreshing the Model Y. Well, let's see, Germany was down 71%. Year over year, they're up 160% since that time of this. Norway was down 45%. Now they're up 363%. Spain down 44%, up 282% in deliveries for Q1. This is year over year. France down 44%, up 294%. The US was down 16%. They were only up 6.3%. And China down 39% here that he showed, up 219%. So this is double and triple and almost quadruple the numbers a year later after the sky was falling. So am I trying to say, oh, Tesla stock's the best and then the company only goes up and it's only going to get better from here? No, that's not my point. My point is that people who are not investors don't listen to, or you can listen to what people say, but make your own opinions. Go in and dive in, check their facts. You do your own due diligence on what you are investing. You're an owner, and understand that the FUD and what's going on the outside are people who are just passengers, who are just window shoppers. They're just looking in. And a lot of people are just talking, and they don't even know what they're talking about. They're just saying whatever to make videos to get views. So at that time, if you were just Elon bad, Tesla bad, everything bad, then you got a lot of views. And so you have to dive a little bit deeper, especially when you talk about your money, because there's a big difference between $5,600 and $500. And you want to have due diligence into the companies you're investing. Remember, when you invest in a stock, you are an owner of the company, and therefore it is your responsibility, because it's your money, to make good decisions based on good information. And by the way, buy low, sell high. The only way things get low is when there's bad news and there's FUD in the water. The only time they go up is when there's a lot of FOMO, a lot of people saying good news. So you don't buy during the good news. You buy during the bad news, as long as the company is doing okay, which is up to you to know. All right, see you in the next video.